Hello and welcome back to the Micro Membership Profits videos series. Now in this step number 5, I'll show you how to create a sales page using a simple formula. And I'll also discuss on the topic of pricing and how much you should actually charge for your micro membership site and what you offer there. So you've probably heard of the ADA formula, which is an acronym for attention, interest, desire, and action. If you can remember this formula that I'm about to show you, then you can pretty much write any type of copy that you want, not just for sales pages, but you can write it. You can use this formula for squeeze pages, advertising, even pay-per-click ads, Facebook ads, whatever it may be. You can use this basic formula to structure your copy. This is actually the method that I use for all my sales copy. So if you've seen some of my sales pages, I base it around this ADA formula. So let me go through each of these letters in the formula. The first is attention. The attention is to get your prospects' attention with a headline or a title, something that catches their eye. Now, this doesn't mean you put fancy graphics just to make it stand out. What you need to do is write words and use a benefit-driven headline that gets the prospect's attention. So as I mentioned, you do this by simply using a headline. In this example here at my Unstoppable PLR VIP membership, you can see I've got this headline, which is the attention in the ADA formula. I've got a benefit-driven headline. The headline reads, "Get instant access to high-quality private label rights products each and every month and resell them for 100% of the profits." So basically, I took the biggest benefit out of my membership site and put it in the headline because that is the most important thing that I want to stress out. And that's the most important thing that they actually get. And in addition, I've got on top here, limited time offer. And at the top here, you can see here, limited time offer, which it is. I limited this to a certain amount of spots. So this gets their attention and makes sure that they actually read the sales page. A great way to gain your prospects' attention is to stress out a problem or a fear in that industry or whatever the problems may be. So in my case, this is related to online marketing. And I ask them questions. This is to grab their attention. And then they can agree with some of these problems and they can relate to these problems here. So I first asked, don't you wish there was an easier way to online success? And the next thing is, what if you didn't have to worry about creating products anymore? So these are all problems. So a good thing to do is to list down all the problems and fears in your niche and then use that as an attention grabber. The next thing you want to do after you've gained their attention is to then gain their interest. And you do this by introducing your product and make it as interesting as possible. You see, this is where you provide the solution to the problem that you stressed out in the beginning. You do this by outlining all the benefits and features of your micro membership site, what they're going to get inside the members area, what's it going to do for them, how is it going to save them time, how's it going to save them money, whatever the case may be. Stress out all the benefits in this section here where you introduce your product. In my case, it's the VIP membership, and then I outline what they're going to get. You can see here module number 1, module number 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how you gain their interest, really. It's to stress out the benefits of your membership site. So you gain interest by demonstrating the benefits of your offer, and then you ask yourself, how will your product or service solve your prospect's problem or problems? How will it make their lives better? These are questions you should ask yourself and then list down as benefits. It's important to note to list the benefits, not just the features. The next part of the ADA formula is the D, which stands for desire. So once you've grabbed their attention, their interest, what you want to do now is make your micro membership desirable. You need to convince prospects that they desire your product and how much better life will be once they've got access to your material. So on my sales page here, you can see how I sort of did it here. Just imagine putting your name on these products. You'll become an instant author without doing all the hard work. So this is making them imagine the end result, what will happen once they've gained access to these products in the membership site. So how else will your membership help your members? Is it going to save them time? Is it going to save them money? A good way to really put it is to start it off with just imagine. And that should lead you on to a few ideas to share with your prospects how great life will be once they've got access to your material and content. And lastly, in the ADA formula is action. No sales letter is useful unless you have a call to action. You need to tell your prospects exactly what to do. And in this case, you want them to order now and subscribe to your membership site. And you can see how I did it here with the headline, but you must act right now. This tells them to take action right now. Here's the order form and a summary of what they're going to get. So then they don't need to scroll up and check to see what they're going to get again. This gives, especially those skimmers who don't bother to read your sales page, a little summary of what they're going to get. That makes it easier for them to digest at the same time. And then just repeat the pricing again here. And then here's the action part of it. All right, click here to add to cart. Obviously, you want them to do something, and that is to order now. This is the ADA formula in your copy. Now let's move on to pricing your micro membership site. How much should you charge for access to your micro membership site? How much should you charge your members? I've got 3 different pricing plans here, and I've tested. Okay, so $20 a month, which is the highest, is basically going to give you a shorter retention rate. This means that members won't stay as long as they should, right? Because of the price. For $20 a month, you really have to deliver a lot of value, something that's worth them staying in your membership site. For $20 a month, people will probably stay a couple of months, 2, 3, 4 months max. But then this brings me to the next pricing plan at $10 a month, which is what I like to call the hotspot, right? This is a good price point and will give you a long retention rate. I've got members who have joined since the start and have been members ever since, and that's about 18 months worth of content that that the system has sent out to them. So that seems to be a good price point and not a big issue with price that they complain about. So this is from my personal experience, and my recommendation is $10 a month, but you can test out yourself. Really, I don't know what you're going to sell in your micro membership site, what you're going to offer, what type of content. So it's a matter of looking at how much value you're adding and then basing it on that. If you want to start, if you want to sell at $20, I would recommend at least starting low first, just to see the response, and limiting it to just like the first 50 members or so, and then after that increasing it to $20 a month just to test it out, rather than starting from a higher price and then lowering it after. This means that those who are paying $20 a month will probably get pretty upset if they find out that you're charging lower later down the track. So it's always good to start low and then move up higher. That's just a rule of thumb. Now, the next thing is the lowest price point that you'll probably ever go to, which is $5 a month. I've got a $5 a month micro membership, and in my experience, you'll require more volume, meaning you'll require more members in order to actually profit and to make it actually worth your time and effort. So, you can play around with these prices, but in my situation, I've tried $10 a month. $20 a month didn't work out too well, but $10 a month is the hot spot. So in my Unstoppable PLR VIP membership, I charge $10 a month for 2 products every single month with private label rights. Now, if they don't purchase this, I do have a downsell, which is $5 a month, and that offers just 1 product every month instead of 2. And that's also given me great results as well. So you can model that as well if you want. Put a downsell at $5 a month, but give less content. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you how to put your sales page on your WordPress page that you created. So I'll see you in the next video.